Hello. Where's my chatting screen? There's my chatting screen. Hello. Hi Nova. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hello, it's me, it's stream time. And this time we have the bangers. We have music. So, I had a different idea today. Can I make the music a little bit more silent? It's too silent. Uh, let's keep it at that. It's fine. Hello, Nova. First off, I told you that the adorable was only gonna pass as a one-time thing, so not accepting it this time. Nope. But yeah, I don't know if more people will pitch, but I'm thinking about doing a little thing, but you still are wah 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 fireball. But yeah, I'm thinking about trying out a little art thing. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know how well it's gonna do, but we'll see. Basically, the idea is I've talked about this on like Discord, and I think I made a post about it on Blue Sky as well. I'm just gonna like do a little raffle thing, but if more people don't pitch, if you're the only one here, Nova, I'll just do one for you. But yeah, you can give me like some keywords or like vibes, and I'll sort of be like, oh yeah, I have a base that kind of fits that, so I like fill one like that. Yeah, not exactly sure how to do that, but idea is do raffle. Raffle winner gives me like a vibe, and I'm like, I look through the bases that I have because, like I said, I can't draw for shit, and I don't know if I'm ready to like that much time into learning how to draw. I'm only now realizing having a song with like actual lyrics in the background is kind of fucking with my thought process. Let me see. Can I get something different? Can I get something different? Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to just cut abruptly like that. Let's for now. Ba. I really should make an actual like playlist for this type of thing, so I don't have to actually go looking for songs because my go-to normally is just go into YouTube, go into whatever's recommended, like pick a mix playlist thing that YouTube makes, and it usually just has a bunch of songs that I like, which is still correct. It's just when the song has lyrics, I've realized it's making it difficult to form thoughts because I have this deep urge to sing along, which I shouldn't do because the whole point is that these don't end up in the VODs, and if I sing like a fucking idiot in the VODs, then it won't really help out. Where's the old video that I usually use? Walking dog music. This channel. Technical difficulties. It's actually not difficulties, it's just technical Nippy being stupid and unprepared. There we go. This is what I normally use. So for the chatting portion, I'm going to continue using this for now. While we're arting, we're definitely gonna play some different music though, because I think this might get a bit boring when I'm just vibing and doing art. Anyways, back to the whole idea. Dual raffle based on however many people end up in stream, and then yeah, see from there. Whoever wins, I do a little base color. I'm thinking if somebody has like a specific base they want colored, I can do that. Eh, there we go. That's good. If somebody has like a specific base they want colored, they can just send that over to me and I can color that. Otherwise, if there is no such thing, I'm thinking, like I said, a couple of keywords that I get from the winner, and then I'll go look through my folder of bases and I'll be like, oh yeah, this one looks like it fits. Let's go with that one. That's the general idea. I also don't know if I can, or not if I can, but rather how I can window capture Krita, because I've had trouble with that earlier, and I kind of went live without actually fixing it, like a fucking idiot. So I googled the issue. I saw some guy in Reddit from a bajillion years ago that had a solution, but I haven't tested the solution, so I'm gonna do that and see if that works. I also don't know if it's gonna capture the file explorer and shit that opens up, so I'm gonna have to make sure I don't have anything sus open. Let's see, let's try that first off. Let's try to get Krita onto the screen as our step one. I would probably have to go into this screen, and then we would go here, and then I would add a, not display capture, there was a window capture. Window capture. Let's just change this to, I don't know, Krita. So if I do that, then I do that. Oh, okay, it looks like it's doing something. Why is the resolution does not seem correct in the slightest, but that's fine. Same executable. What if I do that? Nope, that's just showing my Discord now. Oopsie. Was there anything sus on the Discord? No, okay, we're good, we're good. It's fine, it's all good. We haven't fucked it up yet. That's always the issue, just ludi scattered everywhere because I'm too lazy to organize. I don't have a lot of ludis, but I don't know, it's just like an... Okay, so the resolution is kind of not correct. Also, this is like over my face right now. I really should have done this shit earlier. Let's scroll this down above game. Let's go with that. Gonna have to... Oh, no, not that screen. No. Everything is going wrong. Nova, help me. Nova, help, 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 help. Okay. Which side of the screen do we care about less? It doesn't show the file explorer. That's good. That's a good start. Uh, okay. For now, let's just open something random. I don't know. I just need to see like the Krita layout to figure out whether I care less about the left side or the right side. Let's open this one. Can't go wrong with this one. There we go. Okay, so right side is the layers and colors and shit. Right side is those stuff. Bit of both. What if I do like a little middle ground? Sure, let's go with that. Fuck it. I also need to move my model a bit to the side so things are actually visible. Can I just move the scene overall? Like the entire thing? Yeah. Should I go small mode for this? Should I go small nippy mode for this? Because I'm a bit too big right now. What if I just scale like that? And just like get myself on the corner. This should work, I think. That looks good, right? I mean, left side is just a toolbar, so I'd put it there. Yeah, but I mean, the right side is just... The only thing I'm blocking right now from the right side is... Eh... Where? Well, let me lock that in place first. And then... So if I go all the way to the right side, then it would be something like this. Yeah, let's keep it like that. I think you're right. I think we can ignore the toolbar. It's not that important. Okay, with that in mind, Krita works. That's a good start. Is my mic in the scene? It is in the scene. Okay, it would have sucked if that just didn't pick up any volume. Well, if there's anybody lurking in chat who has yet to chat, type something so I know that you exist so I can do a raffle. Because if there's nobody else in chat, then I'm just gonna do a little something for Nova. Gonna give it like a, I don't know, minute, maybe. In the meantime, Nova, you can think about an idea of what you would want. Do you have like a specific vibe in mind? I can just like look through them, open it up on the thing. Spire, hello. There's now a what's its name? A challenger. A new challenger appears. But hi Spire, hope you're doing well. How are you doing? How's the Tuesday? I'm assuming it's still Tuesday. I actually don't really remember the time zones there. Wow. Okay, let me get a. Okay, so I don't have the whole fancy schmancy marbles on stream thing. So it's just gonna be a silly little uh wheel spin on my browser. Wheel of names. And then I'm just gonna put the names in here. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Pog. Hope it's going well, Spire. Hope you're doing well. Wait, when the fuck did that happen? MMS Jones Trent. Thank you so much for the follow. Apparently 2 minutes ago. I don't think I got a sound alert for that. I'm sorry. I neither in chat nor as a sound alert. I don't think I noticed that. But hi, welcome in MMS. Woke up late and still EP. You know what? That's valid. Dude, Spire, you don't fucking understand. It's a real problem. Okay? Like I up until like this week starting, I was in a little break from uni. My sleep schedule was like really fucked up. I couldn't go to sleep until very late into the night. I'm talking like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. I would like go to, even if I went to bed early, I just couldn't sleep. So after a while, I was just like, I won't be able to sleep anyways. I'm just gonna go to bed late. And I started waking up at stupid o'clock afterwards. Like, I go to bed at, I don't know, sleep at like 4, and then I woke up at like 12 or 1 p.m. And I was like, this is getting out of hand. It feels like I'm getting so little day per day. So I just set up an alarm. Like, I had no reason to wake up early, but I set up an alarm just so that I could have more day per day. And honestly, it worked out. I did that only for the last week of like the 3 weeks, which sucks. I wish I kind of started doing that earlier because the last week felt definitely more productive. But yeah, long story short, sometimes you just gotta set an alarm, even if you don't have to wake up early, because look, running on low sleep, like if even if you sleep a lot, if you're not feeling well rested, might as well just sleep less and get more day per day. That was my logic. Can't say it'll work for everyone, but in my case, it worked fine because prior to that, I was sleeping like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 hours, and I was just waking up feeling like shit. And then I instead slept like 4 to 5 hours a day, and somehow everything was fine. Apparently, I work better with less sleep sometimes. But the daytime naps also feel really good. I have to resist those because if I nap during the day, for the life of me, cannot sleep normally at night. I just don't get sleepy. It becomes a problem. Anyways, I think that's enough yapping and procrastinating. Not procrastinating. Stalling is the word I'm looking for. Oh, I'm like that. My optimal amount of sleep is like 5 to 6 hours. Nice. Also, hello, Kuda. Hi, hi. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. How's the Tuesday? That's 3 people now. Well, I guess I never said 3 people if they would like to be part of this raffle. So, do you guys consent to being drawn badly by me? Well, being colored badly by me into a base. Hellos, I'm doing swell so far. Nice. Okay. Nova consents. Pog, Spire, Kuda. It's you guys' turns. Do you guys consent? Kuda consents. It's just you, Spire. I just need your consent to add you into the wheel of names. Why did the music pause? Oh, why is the music running on 720p? Don't do that. My PC's already struggling as is. Is my What happened to my lip sync? What's the raffle? Give me 1 second, I'll explain. I don't know why Warudo stopped detecting my lips. Is my audio fine at the moment? Is the microphone still sounding okay? Audio is fine. Okay, so Warudo just decided my mic doesn't exist anymore. Need to quickly fix that. This is the second time this has happened. This also happened in the first stream. I don't know why it did that. Face tracking. The scuff never ends. Lip sync. There we go. Testing. There we go. My mouth moves again. Poggers. I don't just weirdly smile. Okay, can close that down. Okay, so yeah, Spire. To explain again, I'm basically gonna do. I'm basically going to do a little raffle, and the winner can either A, send me a base that they want colored of their Sona, or B, if there is no such base, you can tell me a feeling or vibe that you're going for. And I'll look through my little folder of furry bases and I'll be like, okay, yeah, this sounds like it fits. Then I can open it up on Krita and show you guys, and you can be like, yeah, okay, that looks nice. We can do that. Or it can be like, no, that looks like shit. Get that away from my screen. Do not violate my Sona. However you take the reaction to that. Yes, that's like the general gist of it. Because I can't draw for shit, and I don't really think trying to learn to draw right now is a good idea because that's a long fucking commitment. Because I do not have the talent for drawing, and I haven't really had the time to hone the skill of drawing. So I would rather just do a little coloring book with my little bases instead. Do it, learn to draw, you have the power. I don't. I really don't. You either need talent or enough time to be to like get skillful at it, and I feel like I have neither. Yeah, Smokey, do you also want to join? Also, welcome on in, Smokey. Hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello. Do you want to join the raffle, or are you sitting it out? I need answers. What raffle? Well, I'm glad you asked, dear Smokey. I explained 2 seconds ago, but I'll explain again. We're doing a raffle from chat. Raffle winner either A sends me a base that they want colored, or B they tell me about a vibe slash feeling that they're going for, and I'll look through my bases and see if I have any that like sort of fit that feeling. There's no look. This is very what's the word? Impromptu? Is that the word? I'm raw dogging it. That's the word. Okay, I didn't prepare anything. We like I took 5 minutes trying to get Krita into OBS. There's no commands, there's no nothing. I'm just adding your names manually into a wheel of names, and we're spinning that later. That's all there is. But okay, I'll add you as well. So now it's Nova, Kuta, Spire, and Smokey. We have 4 contesters. So Depending on experimental. Experimental also works, yeah. Kind of just wanted to see how an art stream would do. Just about to say I could use one of the online wheel spinning things. Yeah, that is the idea. The initial like obvious idea is getting marbles on stream, but I don't have that. So, and with all due respect to myself, I didn't expect a lot of people to pitch anyways, so I didn't think I would need a marbles thing. I was like, okay, at most like maximum 10 people. In which case typing them out manually to like a wheel is not a big deal. So I just decided, yeah, fuck it. Cute Nippy. First of all, no. Second of all, hi Raptor. Hello. Hope you're doing well. How's the Tuesday? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Would you like to join to the fucking of me drawing your sonas badly? Shrimp check. Why are... Is Warudo not connected to Twitch? Oh, that's the issue. That's why I heard no sounds, because Warudo isn't connected to Twitch. It all makes sense. Twitch. Not logged in. Yep, there it is. Okay, let me quickly fix that. I don't know why it decided to log itself out. Warudo is now logged into Twitch. Now things should sound and work. Okay, I need to quickly refund the things. What were there? Hydrate and a shrimp check from Smokey. Smokey, you've been rejected and refunded. You're welcome. But I will hydrate and I will fix my posture, even though I just started, so my posture hasn't declined yet. Doing good, and you? I'm also doing well, Raptor. Thank you for asking. Well, kind of a poo poo doo doo day at uni, but now I'm here, now I'm streaming, now I'm vibing, so it's fine. Do not just cute, absolutely adorable. Nuh-uh. I say nuh-uh to that. Sounds interesting. Yeah. So, to explain, to go over it again for Raptor. Uh, Raffle, I type your name into a wheel. If you win, you either A, send me a base that you want colored, or B, you tell me about a vibe or feeling, and I look through the bases I have and check if any of them sort of like fit the vibe that you want. And if they do, I do that. If they don't, then I keep looking. But there will come a point where I'll be like, okay, I just want to do something. And I'll just do something. Obviously gonna need you guys as refs as well if you win. But yeah. I unfortunately don't have any ways to like track joins, so I'm just manually typing out names. So Raptor, if you want to join, let me know, and I'll add your name to the wheel. My arm is not there, Warudo. Calm down. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop throwing gang signs. Oh, there's some cute emotes. Purple heart supremacy, even though mine isn't. Maybe I should have made it purple. So what is Smokey? Smokey. Okay, are you giving me my daily 15 squats? Yeah, it's 15 now. BRB Grammy now. Okay, Kuda, enjoy the noms. It's only 15 now. It's not 20, so you can't bully me as hard. Oh no. Okay, that's 20 now with Nova added to the mix. Why not 20? Gee, I fucking wonder why. Because people made me squat 5 quadrillion times. It was like 100 plus squats in one stream last time. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not how you math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not how you math. 1, 2, 3, 15, 20, 25 squats. Why not 25? There we go. Thank you, Raptor. I need to do 25 squats now. It's okay. We exercise before we start drawing. It all makes sense. And this 25 squats will give people time to join in if they want to be added to the wheel. Right? Yes. Okay, we have 5 people on the wheel. Oh yeah, feel the burn. I haven't started yet. There is no burn, but it will begin. Thankfully, it's been 1, 2, 3. It's been like 4 days since the last stream, so there's less burn. Legs have like slightly healed. Okay, so I even looked up like proper posture for squatting just to make sure I'm doing it correct because last time it felt like kind of too easy at the start that it made me feel like I was doing something wrong. So I like went proper squat posture and apparently I was doing it right. I'm just built different. Ass too fat. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Feels kind of weird counting every single one. So I'm just gonna go for it. 15. 20. 5 more. These squat redeems are gonna be the end of me one day. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the last one. I can sit again. As you can see by my tracking fucking going into the screen. Wow. Oh. Hydrate post-workout. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's kind of weird to drink water when I'm barely breathing, though. Okay. I think that is enough time. I'm gonna spin the wheel of 5 participants. Best of luck to everybody. Boom. You can hear the wheel at least. The winner is Kuta, who has gone to get food. Woo! Poggers. Okay, I'll just keep the wheel to the side over there. And if we get done with Kuta's, we didn't see. Dude, I can't share my browser screen. You kidding me? What is. I guess I don't have anything sus on the browser. It's just the music, Twitch, and then the wheel. Next time I will, sure. Inhaling water right after exercising is so nice. It is, but you need to catch your breath before you drink the water. Because otherwise, while I'm already like gasping for air, if I stuff my face with water, then it's just more not breathing time. Yeah, I guess we'll wait around until Kuda gets back, because I need their ref and a base of their choosing. I don't even know what species Kuda is. I guess I'll stalk their account in the meantime. Open link in new tab. Let's stalk the Kuda. By the way, how are you guys' weekends? How was the weekend? Did everybody have fun? Did everybody have a chill little time? Okay, I see that Kuda is a Tatum. Tatum? Don't know how you pronounce it. That's how you say it. Tired and long. Hey, yo. You're long? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oops. Why was the weekend tiring? What happened? What is that emote? Don't look at me with those disapproving eyes. Had a small, fun Super Bowl party. I saw some memes today. So, I have a lot of like time spent in public transport due to my transport being to uni being kind of ass, which gives me a lot of time to look at memes. And today I've seen so many memes about the Super Bowl where people just lose their shit and break things. I'm like, it is not that deep, my guy. You do not have to break the TV out of spite. I've seen some interesting Super Bowl party clips. While some of them are most likely rigged, not rigged, what's the word? Staged for the haha funny views and likes. I just realized we just have this smug nippy staring all of us down. Back, the boiled eggs acquired. Boiled egg? Kura, you won. How do you feel? How does it feel like to be a winner? I need you to send me your ref sheet and aforementioned vibes slash keywords slash a base that you would like filled. I've stalked you in the meantime, and I know now that you're a Tatum, or Tidum, however you pronounce that avatar. I'll do that right meow. Okay. You can send them on Discord, I guess would be the easiest. Yeah, Discord would probably be the most convenient. Oh, speaking of Discord, welcome to the Discord, Raptor. Hi. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your time. While we wait for Kuta's ref sheet. Oh, also, I had the thought, but I don't know if I finished the sentence of saying the thought. Uh, if I get done with Kuta's like quickly enough, I will most likely do another wheel roll. Because unless it's like a super complicated design slash base, either or, then chances are it shouldn't take like too long. I do plan on streaming for like what time is it? 8:30? Like 2 to 3 ish hours, and in that time, I think I should at least be able to do two. But again, depends on design and everything. I'm just gonna like vibe too hard to the music and start humming it or something, and I'm just gonna sound like an absolute idiot on the VOD. I can just see it. It's a good thing nobody watches those. Except for me sometimes, because I need to check if the volume balance is fine. At least for like games and stuff. That's another thing. Now that I separated the tracks, I can't really check if the music volume is okay or too loud or too soft. Which, yeah, could be a problem. So I hope the music volume isn't like too loud slash too soft. Back then, I used to just check it from the VOD and be like, oh yeah, I can turn this up a bit. Da, 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 da. But now there's no such thing. Sent. Okay. I like how the hex code for your like main color is just DAD 7E0. Like how the code itself has dad. Do you have that daddy energy, Kuda? Was that intentional? But there is still the question of, do you have a specific base that you have seen slash have? I do on VR chat apparently. Oh, gonna have to test that out myself. Probably gonna do like VR chat things at some point, but I feel like the community should grow a bit more before I go into that type of stuff. But yeah, as I was saying, I still need like a base. Yeah, so like pay to use slash free to use bases. Like this one, for example, is just like a line art base, and I just colored it in. Do you have like a base that you would like colored? And if not, just tell me about like a vibe, like a angry thing or like a more cheerful thing, and I do not. Okay. Give me a vibe, give me some keywords, and I'll look at my bases and see if anything sort of like gives that vibe. See, this is the bad thing about it not being like a full-on regular drawing, because I can't just go like, "Oh yeah, this character do that." It's like, ooh, I need to. It has to be a whole thing. Silly. Okay, silly. I should have several silly ones. Let's see. Let's see. Where's the bases? Free bases. Do you want like a headshot icon type thing? Or would you prefer like a sticker type of thing? Those two probably have the most silly options. Headshot, okay, okay. So in this folder, it's a good thing I kind of like semi-organize these up to a point. So I know that you're a Tatum, but would that be considered more canine or feline? I guess it doesn't change too much based on bases. That's not silly enough. Canine, okay. Canine, silly, headshot. I think we can work with this. This is too serious to be silly. Oh, hello, Ramen. Heck yeah. Hi, Ramen. Thank you so much for the resub. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing silly, stupid artsies. Well, we're gonna start as soon as I find a silly canine headshot. Hello, my favorite. I am your favorite gay. There's so many gay people out there. There's so many gay furries, and I am your favorite. I am honored. Thank you, Ramen. You are my favorite ramen eating gay panda. What is this? No. Oh. Oh shit, Nova! Realized I wasn't subscribed. Oh my god, you guys started a freaking hype train. You guys are insane. It's two streams in a row now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, you guys. Oh, Pat Pats. Hi, The Limited. This always happens. There's like 10 minutes of silence, and then suddenly 20 things happen at once, and I just like can't form a thought. But yeah, hello, Ramen. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Tuesday's going great. Thank you so much for the subscription. Nova as well. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for the support. It means the world to me. Good morrow, Miss Fox. Hello, Delimited. Thank you. Good morrow to you too. Right, right. Basis, basis, basis. Doing goodsies. Goodies, not goodsies. Goodies. That's good. Glad you're doing well. Up, blep. Okay, this is one that stuck to me. Feels like it could look nice. While you look at this and be like whether this speaks to you or not, I'll keep looking. Silly vibes. Silly vibes. This also gives some silly vibes, but I need to open it like that because it's a PNG. Oh, whoa. Hello, thank you for the follow, Potato Kung. Potato Kung? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh my god. I can't hydrate that much, I'll explode. 3 whole sips, just for you, Potato Kung. Hi, welcome. It speaks, look at that tongue. Okay, this speaks, okay. If this one speaks to you, then we don't have to keep looking, this is fine. Potato Kung, hello. Oh, that's a cute little guy. That's a cute little emote. Can you send me a whisper? I need to send you something. Yeah, sure. No, not ban. Twitch, stop that. I keep every time I like try to do something with somebody's username, I right click it and it shows me the fucking ban, purge, delete options. I'm like, no, I just want to send a whisper, Twitch. Uh, boop. You've been booped, delimited. Is all the chat history is like reversed? I don't know. The Twitch whispers confuse me. I heard potato is a certain stinker. Stinker? Certified stinky? Okay, we need the ref. We need the ref. We need the ref. We have 3 whole images for ref. Save image. This one is Kuta color code 1. Yes. Yoink that. And then we save this one. Kuta ref 01. There we go. That should be fine. Now I'm just gonna open them in a new tab. I know a lot of people put it like as a different layer in the same artwork, but I have this muscle memory of just like jumping between tabs now when I'm looking to like cross-reference colors and stuff. I've gotten too used to it. I can't get rid of the habit, so it's gonna be probably weird to anybody who does actual art, who does like art well. Kura, I'm leaking your ref. Hope you don't mind. Okay, so this is the background. That's the main color. That's the shading. It's a little shiny stuff. That's also a little extra shiny stuff, and that's the line art. Okay. Let the beans see my your shame? What shame? Look at this. This is the face of a certified cutie if I have ever seen one. I'm not kissing a stinky. Wow. You guys don't have to be so mean to each other. You can be stinky together. Is Cooties paying in gummies? Cooties is playing in paying in this is raffle. Paying me an exposure. Okay. I actually don't need okay there we go. These two can at least be in the same thing for the colors. There's nothing extra on the back, I'll just put it like that so I can get the colors out. Had artists drop me because I didn't have an actual ref, that's why I have the hex chart. Yeah, it's honestly yeah, because I know some art. Oh, what did my avatar freeze? My avatar did freeze. Why did my avatar freeze? What? Why? Hello? Warudo? Oh, Warudo is just straight up not responding. Um, Elp? Why is it doing that? Warudo, please come back to me. Okay, technical difficulties. Close program. uh, okay, just need to boot up Warudo again, I guess. really not being nice to me today, is it? Well, at least I noticed before, I don't know, hours into it. I think. I hope. Nips, you left your tail. I know, it's like a separate PNG. I couldn't figure out how the fuck to make it disappear when my model disappears. I initially wanted to put it into Warudo, but I couldn't make it so it's like a proper PNG that's like facing forward all the time. It kept like moving along with my avatar. So instead I just slapped the GIF on the on OBS itself as like an image layer. Oh, okay, do that. I will catch up with chat in just a moment. Right now I can literally only see the last message in chat. Okay, I need to go big again. There we go. There we go. That should be fine. Ba 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 ba. Ramen likes to bully me. I'm so sad. Help me. Ramen, don't bully the potato. Don't bully the patat. Had artists drop me because I didn't have an actual ref. That's why I have the hex chart. Oh yeah, I was saying, I know some artists like paint more on vibes than anything else. I am not one of those. I actually really very much appreciate. Why is that different? That's 70. See, like this chart color and this gives me two different things. If I type in that, gives me this. Actually, is this an RGB thing? It might be an R. No, it's not RGB. B8 bad 0. It's giving me the same hex code. I don't know. Like the code gives me a different color, but the color gives me another different color. So I'm a little confused here. I'll probably just take whatever's in your like actual this thing, which is like closer to a gray. So I'll just take this actual color. If you want stuff changed, I'll do them in like layers in such a way that I can like change the colors quickly. So we can do like fine tuning later. Ba, 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 ba. Thankful Kai got a ref as a birthday gift. Aw, that's nice of him. Fonk's art, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna color this little guy for Kuda. If I can if I can be productive and get it done quickly, we can do more. But as you can see, I'm yapping very hard and I'm getting like nothing done. I have bullying privileges as is Boyfie. Oh, I see. Then bully to your heart's content, Ramen. Bully your significant other. That's the way to go. I don't have my own character due to lack of imagination and identity. That is completely valid. No, not everybody needs a persona. Raven! Yeah, Raven Terminus. Both of you. Hi, hello, welcome on in. Hi, hi, hi. How was the gunfire run? Did you guys have fun with it? After I very rudely abandoned you to go walk my dog, did the run go well? Did my bot help? Nippy art stream, yes. You can see all my bad art habits where I do all the horrible, horrible things. That's darker. I'm gonna do the hex code thing, and yeah, if we need stuff changed, then we'll do change stuff. Yeah, that should be fine. Those are separated well enough. Just gonna rename this base color. So I have a very specific way of doing this, where I just do that, and then I group these into a thing called colors, and the bottom I keep as base color, and then I just like add everything as a layer on top with like this. What is this thing called? Inherit Alpha, I think, is the name of that thing. It was fun. I just had low energy. Aw. It's all good. Either color picker or code works. Believe it has to do with the color mode. Maybe. Again, we'll fine tune it later if that's fine with you. Was very fun. Bot Nippy resurrected me twice. Let's go. That is nice. Uh, let's do the more like accenty stuff first. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of the shading so I can actually color more accurately and then just enable the shading after. If there's stuff you want changed in the line art itself, I can do my best. Can't like promise that it'll look good because as mentioned before, I'm bad at drawing, but if you want something changed, I can like try my hand at it. I don't mind. Is that okay? Line art has little weird artifacting. We do not like that. We fix those. I've also noticed from like doing a lot of bases that some people don't really like polish the bases that much, which I can't blame them. But like every little pixel sticks out to me like a sore thumb. Well, not like a sore thumb, but it sticks out to me because I pay too close attention. So I fix those like single pixel things. Even though there's like no real point in doing it because once you look at like the full picture, it's not going to be visible. It's just kind of a waste of time. But I found myself paying too much attention to things like that, so yeah. Eye colors. Oh wait, your sclera is. I think this thing is called a sclera. It's like it's yellow. What is Kura? I need help. Do you want it so that like the outer part of the eye is white and the inner part is the yellow? Or do you want it so that the outer part is yellow and then the actual color is like this purplish? No changes to the line art. Feel free to take any liberties. Okay, gotcha. I do need help with the eyes though. Outer part yellow. Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. In that case, we do that. Not like that. Like this. No? Am I dumb? Oh, wait, it's this layer. I am dumb. There we go. And then the inner part should be like a purplish color, I think. We'll try, we'll try. Subject to change. Take with a grain of salt. We trust the process. Boop, 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 doop, 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 doop. Maybe this is too dark. Maybe this should be like the pupil rather, like a brighter color for the inner eye, but we'll see. For now, just get the stuff done. Name that pupils. I do try to work with a lot of layers, so if I need to change things afterwards, it won't be a pain in the ass to do so. Because I've done that in the past where I like... My old artworks are missing so many layers that they should have. And because of that, if I need to change things, such as redesigning my persona and having to redo some artwork, wink wink nudge nudge, had to do that. it becomes a absolute pain in the ass to do so. I'm gonna swap these. Pupils should be darker. This is kind of dap like that. Okay, so eye color goes like that. Then we yoink that, and then we add that to the pupil. Yeah, I think that looks more correct. I have a salt container in my pantry that contains about 500 grams of very finely ground salt, many grains. Nice, I think. That's very salty of you. I can just make an accent layer. Beep, boop. Too big. Make it smaller. I don't like large grains of salt. It's find hard to find very fine salt. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very picky with salt. If it's getting the job done and making my meal salty, then it's good enough. Do you know how to make 7 even? Multiply it by 2? Question mark? Why is... Am I... Oh, I am dumb. You take the S off from the 7... Aww. Potato. Potato. That's great and amazing, but also... Wow. Claws. Uh, the teethers are like kind of grayish. So I'm gonna stick to that. Maybe it's slightly brighter than that though. Put that down to like 10 and this to like 85-ish. Yeah, that looks more natural. Joke so daddy it could be Raven. Wow, Terminus, okay. Don't make me say that stuff on stream. Robin, what is that emote? That one's so cute. They have little glasses and everything. I love that. That's so adorable. Yeah, I think I missed some stuff. Fonks, the cat is bitching about you. What should I do? What is the cat bitching about? What did I do? I duly apologize for his dad jokes. I do not mind. I love dad jokes. They do mental damage, but I do like them because they're just hee hee ha funny. I'll just take the nose color from this. Do something like that. That is quite a dark color. You decided to stream and avoid him when he got home. Yes, I specifically, just to avoid the cat, decided to stream. That was my only purpose. I actually didn't want to like try to art or anything. The jig's up. I confess. That was all. That was the whole point. But say hi to the kitty for me, Raven. Now I have to deal with the grumbles. Well, if we can finish, like... If I can finish 2, then I'll be happy. I'll be satisfied. I hope you're happy. I am so happy. You have no idea. Just do it like that. Boop. It's annoying when making sweet foods. The recipe for making cookies that I like requires some salt, but if the salt grains are too big, even if I thoroughly mix the dough, I can sometimes taste a slight bit of salt at random times. Yeah, I guess in that specific situation, it would cause some issues. Man, this color is like a bit too dark. That is kind of the point. It is supposed to be contrasting quite a bit. Gonna make it slightly less dark, just tiny bit less more visible because the line art is like even when it's full black, it's barely visible. Getting this to like 10? Yeah, I think that's better. Something like that, and then take this to like 15 for the little schnoz bit. Actually, no, the little schnoz bit is supposed to be darker, not brighter. I'm stupid. Take it to like 7? Sure, let's go with that. Looks different enough. Looks visibly different. That's good enough for me. Oh yeah, Delimited, I was gonna check your whisper. I forgot. Let me see. Uh, I don't see anything. New whisper. Is it this? No. The whisper menu looks really weird. I don't know what's old and what's new. Did you send me something, Delimited? Yeah, I sent you a link to the. It's not letting me read. To the image I drew. Okay, let me. I do see a couple of links, but it's the dates are not. The dates are not dating. Uh, this. That's a 404 not found. It's usually didn't. I am scrolling to the bottom, but the last thing I see at the bottom is just thank you. That worked fine. What if I full screen Twitch? Will that help? Yeah, I think my whispers are a little borked right now. It's not showing properly. Might need to open a new tab of Twitch. Let me try that. Sure. Ah, mute tab, mute tab, mute tab. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I was gonna change the music around a bit. I'll do that too. Whoa, there's like the fucking three of me now. I cannot handle this many of myself. Can't even handle one of myself. Oof, the lag. Whisper. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the new tab thing worked. Let's have a look-see. Aw, that's cute! That is adorable. Thank you, Delimited. Let me... How do I show this? Bop, bop, bop. Save image as 177047 dot JPEG. Yes, exactly that. OBS is here. Then I need to add image. Yes. Browse. Downloads. Boom. Visible? Visible. Yeah. Look at it. It's cute. I just realized I could have just opened this on Krita to show it instead, but too late. We did this. Using 3D models is a bit hard for me, as not having hard lines to learn on, to lean on is hard. That is fair, but I think you did an amazing job. Looks so good. I know. Look at it. Side by side comparison. Wait, I need the hand too. Hand. Eh. There we go. It's the same thing. It's the same guy. Well done, Delimited. Looks amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I think you nailed the lines. I think the line work looks good. Doesn't look like you had trouble. Well, you overcame the troubles. Okay, let's boop. Okay, back to my arting. Back to my struggles. Okay, we did the schnoz, we did the tongue, we did the little booper. We need the ears. I'm assuming the paws and the ears share this color, so I'm gonna yoink that. Can probably go into the accents part as well. This does not have paws, so it's just the ears for this. Thank you, of course. Thank you for the fan art. Looks amazing. Thank you so much. How would I... I'm gonna work on the fluff there. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Glad you like it. The best part of drawing is for when I draw something for someone and they like it. Yes. Yes. I used to do way more drawing as like a hobby. Well, I again, it's I find it weird to call it drawing because I'm kind of just finding bases and then coloring them like I'm doing now. Like I'm not doing any actual line work or super creative stuff. It's more so just feels like a recreating something that exists, which feels kind of weird to call it art, in my opinion. So I usually don't refer to what I do as art. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's something you do. But yeah, I used to do more like base fills, and yeah, like seeing the people's reactions is usually like the part where it's like, yeah, that paid off. I'm glad I did that. It's like I am glad they like that. I'm glad that my efforts are appreciated. This needs like a bit of a. This needs a little bit of spice, like something like no eraser. There we go. This is not the same playlist. This has changed. It's still another thing from Walking Dog. I'm kind of digging it, so we're just gonna chill with this for now. Kind of digging the music, digging the cozy vibes. Oop. Yeah, that does look nicer. The little bit of spice has helped. Raven, are you still here? If so, how's the cat? Ask how the cat is for me. Since you are quote unquote dealing with the grumbles. That's I think it looks good like that. Okay, ear is like that. The eyes are done. There is no pause. I can do the little dotty dots. He says he is without the pink fox. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize for my sins. He is full of cold, but he is full of cold. What does that mean? Why is he full of cold? The betrayal is real. Wow. A man streams one time, everybody becomes his enemy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Kuta, are you still here? The little dots, yay or nay? What are we thinking? Are we liking these little snoot dots, or do we want without them? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You love them. Okay, we're keeping them. We're keeping them. Just gonna have to do them a little bit better because I like closer to the snoot. Just like boop, 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 boop. We have to min-max the little dots. The dots are very important. They're crucial. I love them. Thank you, of course. Glad you like them. Something like that. Yeah. It's my stubble and gives me a refined, mature look. Okay, I got you, fam. I got you. Look at this refined and mature gentleman. In fact, you're so refined and mature that I am going to give you a top hat. Yes. Oh, look at him. Look at his glory. This refined gentleman looks so fancy now. uh, it is fun to mess around like that every now and again. Okay, what am I missing? We did. There is no. Indubitably, yes, yes, good sir. Okay, there is no hair. We need the black tippy tippies of the ears. I feel like the teefer. I feel like the teefer needs to be a bit more bright. More like white. Closer to white. There we go. Okay, how do I do the ears? I'm not very good at figuring out how the fuck to do gradients. Let's do 40 and 10. I mean, the obvious thing is to just, I can go, no, that's not it, I knew. Ear tips. Just do like a little fluffy bit like that on both sides for like a more sharper look. Which one would you prefer, Kuda? Would like for the ears? Would you prefer it if like gradiented down, or if it's like a sharper connection with like just like little fuzz bits? A sharper transition or the gradient? I see the model has gradient, but could have just done that because gradient if possible. Okay, okay. I will try my hand at the gradient. Well, here's an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's go like until here. And we'll use this layer as like the base color layer. I'm sure there are easier and way better ways to do what I am about to do. But I am not smart, and I don't really know a whole lot, so it's gonna have to do. Dude, I'm vibing so much with this playlist right now. Well, not playlist, but like this video album thing. I was planning on playing more like high energy stuff that I normally listen to, but this is like chill. I like this right now. Okay, we need it on this side as well. Boop. That. So if I add another layer, rename it to gradient, group these, call it also gradient. You know what? Sure, let's just, if it's doing that, then I'll just fix the outer edge. Boop, boop, boop. A fox in this time and place doing the hacking doodles? Hell yeah. Hi G. Hello Kimty. I hear you've been giving Raven the grumbles. Raven's been complaining about you non-stop. Ever since he came here, it's all G did this, G did that. Sneaky kitty peek into chat. Yes. Thank you for peeking into chat, G. Boop. And then a boop. Okay. So that's gonna be He dare to complain? Yep, he do. That's him. He's the complainer. I would. Hmm. So, what if, what if I am smart man and I do smart things? Yes, agreed. Uh, this and that needs that, and then we do that, and then we do filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Yes, the brain. It's Giga. I did it. It. I'm surprised it worked the way I actually expected it to work. That's a surprise and a half. In fact, I can do it better if I do it more like this. Then filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Do it at like 80? 100. Let's try 100. That. And then do. No, okay, that was no bueno. That was no bueno. That one didn't work out. Was it because I did a hundo? I might steal that. Feel free to do so. If I do that. Okay, wait, it works. I just need to expand this further. This needs to go further down. I didn't know you also did art, by the way, Kuda. Art looking good, Nips. Thank you, Ramen. Thank you, thank you. I am doing my goddamn best. Trying to make things work. Yeah, Kuda, I didn't know you also did art. You're so... I am not good with Krita. That is a lie, but thank you. I would say a lie, but like misconception. I personally don't think I'm good with Krita at all. I think I'm doing a lot of things the long way around. Like a lot of things. I'm like 90% sure there's a way easier way to do what I'm doing right now than to manually draw this. But hey, it works, so I don't really care. If it works, it works. Okay, we have that. That's the base color, and then we have the gradient. We move this bit further down. Then we go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, 100. Then we do that. Then we do that. There we go. That looks good. I'm proud of that one. Do you want me to move it further down? Like should the black bits start going into the gray further down the ear? Or is it like good? Kind of, I've been using Photoshop for 16 years and just do a lot of photo editing. Oh, I see. That's actually good placing. Okay, perfect. This one back here. I think that one looks good as is, because like by the time the hair cuts this off, it'll like do the gradient thing anyways. Maybe even just get rid of this bit. No, that looks too abrupt. I can do it like that and then just give it a... What was it? Was it this thing? Nope. It's not doing what I want it to do. Back to that. I'm gonna say nobody's gonna pay attention to that little bit, so I'm gonna keep it as is. Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. Okay. Okay, we did the ears. We have the little inner fluffy bits of the ears. The tongue. Is there anything you would like changed? I can change the background color. I'll send you like one with background and one with like transparent background, regardless. But if you want like a different background color, you can also do that. You can use like the same green you have on your ref if you want. Obviously, need to enable these for like the extra bits and pieces. But yeah, anything like if you want the fur to be darker gray, I can do that. Actually, can I do that now that I have the gradient thing? Might be more difficult with that. Let me see. Let's say if I were to like do that gradient ear tips. Oh no, I can do that fine. So yeah, if you prefer the darker gray, we can go with that. Otherwise, we can stick to the lighter gray. Transparent background is more than enough. Okay, gotcha. We'll do transparent. Yeah, but we have the darker gray, we have the lighter gray. If you want to like want me to change the pupils or like the eye colors and stuff, can do so. Just let me know if you want anything changed, and I shall do so. Otherwise, I'll send you the transparent image. Look at me being productive and doing things. Let's go. Lighter gray is good. Okay. In that case, we disable that. Actually, I'm going to enable it and save it as a critter file first, just in case. Side blep icon Kuta. Hooray, thank yous, of course! I'm glad you like it. I am proud of the gradient ear. That's my MVP move for the night. I figured something out. Okay, now I save this as a PNG. Nippy opening commissions when? Um, Funnily enough, I did like semi kind of YCH commissions with a base at one point with like the little paw thing, which was kind of a meme, but it happened, which was nice. I don't know. I'm like 100% down to do more of these on stream for just like the heck of it, for funsies. And if anybody wants something specific, then they can just DM me slash tell me or like ask me on Discord. And I'll just be like, yeah, for X amount. It feels weird to like open up for commissions when there is no like when I'm working with bases and I'm not actually drawing my own stuff. It feels kind of weird. Okay, save the PNG. As far as I know, Discord doesn't butcher image quality anymore. Discord is doing many other fucking bad things nowadays, but where did I save this? I literally saved it a second ago. Where the fuck did I put it? Kuda, I lost you. Oh, there you are. This one. Boom. There you go. Should be sent on Discord. You do know some artists hire folks to color in their illustrations, right? I actually didn't. I'd be. Look, if any artist wants that, hit me up. I'm down. It's an actual skill to be able to color. I'm fine with coloring, but I can't do rendering for the life of me. Like when it comes to highlights and shading, I can't do that. And I feel like if you're coloring like just the base colors without like the rendering added to it, I don't know. It feels like anybody could just pick up a free like drawing app and do that much. It just takes a bit of googling to learn like what you can do with the app, but I don't really do anything like extra. It's 2 a.m. and I'm passing out in bed now. Will lurk away. Have good arting nips. Thank you so much, Ramen. Have cozy sleeps. Also, why the fuck is it 2 a.m.? Go to bed, Ramen. Well, you are, but I had to say it anyways. But yeah, sleep well, Ramen. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the lurk. Very much appreciated. All lurks are appreciated. It is 2:24 for me. You guys are in the future. I am in the past. It's like 9:20 here. Guys are what? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 5 whole hours ahead of me. Shading is a good thing to practice on. Yeah, I genuinely, honestly should. I've tried a couple of times, but like I do something nice, and then I think like, oh, I should like study shading. I should work on shading, and I try it, and then it ends up looking worse than it did without the shading. So when it comes to that point, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I just shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave it as is. Oh, I see my microphone's having some white noise. Give me one moment. I think muting and unmuting fixes that. Testing. Yeah, okay. That should be better. I see every now and again OBS does some fucky shit with my microphone. So when that happens, I need to try and make it so it doesn't happen. Okay, let's see. Truly big brain. Thank you, Kuda. Thank you. I should also go to bed. Well, if you choose to do so, I hope you have cozy, good rests delimited. I hope you have a good sleep. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday tomorrow. Well, today, technically, for you, I suppose. Done a few commissions, but me being colorblind causes issues. Me picking a color from their ref sheet, finishing the piece, and then getting told the color is wrong. But if you're picking the color from the ref sheet, the colorblind thing doesn't really make sense because if the color was in the ref and you're working off of the exact like color code, then what you see doesn't really matter, right? Or am I like completely misinterpreting things? Good night. I hope everyone has a good rest of the day slash night. Thank you so much, The Limited. Thank you for popping in. Have a lovely night. If it looks bad, you just gotta examine why and change it. Yeah, but I'm lazy. Honestly, it all comes down to that. I'm just too lazy to try and actually learn, unfortunately. But okay, we have done that. Let's see. I think we can most definitely do another one. So, we've done Kuda. Kuda's out of the wheel. We have Nova, Spire, Smokey, Raptor. Just gonna double check, is everybody from that list still here? And also, would anybody else like to join the raffle pool? Ramen unfortunately went to bed right before. Same with the Limited. But the Limited also say they don't have their own Sona. Smokey, there's no exclamation mark raffle. You're already in the list. It shouldn't. I'm assuming the ref had JPEG compression art. Shouldn't. I'm assuming the ref had JPEG compression artifacts that mess with the color picker, but I can't see the Oh, okay, that makes sense. That much makes sense. Yeah, it kind of like annoys me when ref sheets are in like the JPEG format and it's like low resolution enough that you kind of can't pick the correct color. Which is why I very much appreciated this color code thing that Kuda sent, because if it wasn't for this, taking the colors out of this ref sheet would have probably been a disaster. It probably wouldn't have looked nearly as nice. Waffle, yeah, Raven, Waffle. You can. I don't have a whole like system going, but you can just tell me that you want to join, and I'll just add you into a wheel, and then I'll spin the wheel. I know the struggles. That's why I included it. Thank you. Very much helpful. Wheel. Okay, I'm taking that as Raven wants to be part of the wheel. I'll just I'm just gonna keep the people that were on the wheel and spin it, and if anybody who isn't here wins it, I'll just do like a little call for them. And if they don't respond in like about a minute, then we'll just pick another winner. I think that's what I'm gonna go for here. Raven, does Terminus or G want to join said raffle? They're more than welcome to. I have both of their refs, so if they do want it, I can just add them to the wheel and I'll look for something. Just ask them since you're probably in call with them. I'll put Terminus's name in for me. Okay, so you don't want to join, you want Terminus to be in. Okay. We have Nova, Spire, Smoky, Raptor, Terminus in our list now in that case. Did Kuda Limited didn't join? Ask G. Scrolling to chat to see if like anybody else would want to join. Well, gonna give it a couple of minutes. G's eating. Well, hello. Hello. Hi, Terminus. Hello, I like art. Hi, hello, I like art. Okay. We have Terminus and Raven decided to opt out to increases the rates for Terminus. What a gentleman. Also a fool, because who says no to free art? Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Hey there. Hello, Jimmy Fluffhead. That's a cute little name. Hi, Jimmy Fluffhead. Welcome on in. That is a very cozy, cute. Don't call me bitch. Do you have any African wild dog bases? No, I don't think so. There are canine bases that I can try changing the ears for because the ears are basically the only thing that's different. I can try my hand at changing up the ears if you still want to join. Terminus, stop with the mommy shit. This is the second time. No. Then don't you call me out. Wah, wah, wah. But yes, welcome into the banter, Jimmy Fluffhead. Would you like to join a silly little art raffle with bases? Is that something you would want, Jimmy? Every time I say Jimmy, I'm thinking of like the fucking going to the Shadow Realm Jimbo meme. I'm sorry, my brain is tainted. Yeah, just so full disclaimer, it's not like a commission original artwork thing. I just have a couple of bases sitting around, and based on whoever wins the raffle, I just take their opinion on what type of base they want, and I go with that. Or if you have a specific base you want colored, you can send me over the files and I can just fill that in instead. Either or. So if you wish to join, let me know and I'll add your name, Jimmy. Also, I forgot, because I haven't streamed in so long, I forgot to do this last time, to first time chatters and followers. I ask everybody who joins what their favorite game is, because I like gaming. Games are nice, games are fun, and I want to know. So, Jimmy, on top of the whole raffle thing, also tell me your favorite game. All time, current, doesn't matter.
What the dog doing?
The dog is now naked. Are you proud of yourself, Terminus? You made me naked. Ba-da-da. I am. I'm sure you are. Yeah, Raven, your girlfriend is one. Put a leash on her. Jeez. Just undressing people like that. What the fuck? Okay, she admitted it, so it's not as fun anymore. Fine. Well, I am not getting any reaction slash responses, so I'm gonna spin the wheel. I have. Oh, sadly, I haven't gotten any ANR yet. Sona is work in progress. My favorite game currently is Gunner Heat PC. Can't say I've heard of that game, but it sounds like a shooter? Question mark? Because gun? Okay. In that case, we are going with these five. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna actually show the wheel this time around, so Smokey doesn't complain. Let me just double check to make sure there isn't anything that could be weird. There is nothing weird. We are free to add in a little source for the wheel. What would I do? Browse? Not browser. Does the Wheel of Fortune thing have an actual like browser source code thing that you can add into OBS? Not by the looks of it. You can probably just. It's fine. I'll just do the screen. That's the easy way out. I'm gonna take the easy way out. Window capture. Uh, that. Okay. Select the window to capture. Wheel picker. There we go. See? I'm not lying. It's there. Just gonna do it like that. This is hella scuff, but bear with. There we go. This is unimaginably scuff. There we go. Automatic, blah blah blah. Don't capture the audio. Okay. So there is proof that I am in fact not lying. Let's spin thine wheel. Lo and behold, it's Termini. Okay. Out of the list. Get out of the list, Terminus. Can't hoard all the art. Okay, what do? We hide that. We go back to Twitch. Nippy's freaky tabs. There is no freaky tabs. There was literally nothing. There's a lot of Zenless Zone Zero stuff. The 10 E621 tabs. 10? You underestimate me, sir. Disappointing. It is a sim-like tank game set in the Cold War. Oh, I was very fucking far off by saying a shooter by the looks of it. But okay, sounds cool. Not really into like the realistic simulation slash war zone type games personally. But hey, it's cool. Sounds cool. So, Terminus, how we're doing this is if you have a base that you just, have stashed that you want colored, you can send me that and I can color it for you. Or alternatively, you can give me some keywords or vibes that you want to go for, and I can look through my folder of bases and I can try and pick out one for you. That's how we're doing this whole thing today. It's very convoluted, it's very dumb, I know, but I just wanted to do an art stream, and this is the only way I could think of. So you're just gonna have to bear with it for now. Also, music. Zenless Zone Zero music for relaxing and studying. No, it's not what I'm gonna listen. Hollow Knight OST. Yes, we're listening to fucking Hollow Knight OST, dude. YouTube knows what I want. Hello, welcome on in. Oh, it's Jimmy. Thank you for the follow, Jimmy. I wasn't looking at the Twitch tab. I was just like tabbed out and I heard the sound, so I assumed somebody came in. I do not need these weird playlists. I want the actual soundtrack. This one? Yeah. Dude, I fucking love Hollow Knight. Did you guys know that I really love Hollow Knight? I don't have a base, unfortunately. I know you're a slut for Fox bases, though. How many you has? Dude, I look. If I go into my arts freebases, there's 50 of that. 13, that's for stickers. 32 icons. 8 in the ref sheets, but I probably won't do a ref sheet. That's gonna take too long. There's like little duo character things. Had in the resource forum as well. Yeah, some of the ones you sent, I have them added into here. And there's these a couple of NSFW ones. Ooh, spicy. Never touched any of them yet. But yeah, there's not all of them are foxes, obviously, but like there's 70 or so bases in here at least. Which is why I can't really like show all of them and be like pick one because there's like just way too many. So the alternative is asking people for vibes and just going off of that. Ba 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 da. Can I? There's no middle ground. This sure, it's good enough for volume. Pick your finest base. I don't fucking know. How decisive of you, Miss Bottom. I've tried to find loot bases, but I haven't been lucky. I have a couple here. There's like, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 here. And I could send them over to you on Discord if you want, Nova. If you want to give them a look. You can do that after stream. You really didn't fucking narrow it down when you said, give me your finest base. Like, what do you want? A sticker type thing? Uh, icon? Fem vibes. Okay. Got you. There's that does actually kind of narrow it down because there isn't a lot of fem looking bases out there. You can make anything look more feminine by just adding some eyelashes though. I've been trying to get better at that. How funny would it be if I just like did the same icon that you've been using? This just like bust out this one again. It's like, whoa, Terminus, look, I did it. It's done. Just give it like a that would be hilarious. Just give it like some eyelashes and call it like yeah, just do that. Oh, that's okay. Nope, that's not it. Uh, ta-da! Look, it's more femme now. I did it. You're welcome. Uh, okay, okay. That actually looks fire. Dude, I'm telling you, you can make anything. Apply this to everything you're doing, Terminus. You can make anything look more feminine by just doing like this. Do that, and then do that, and then fill that in. Just and you can just like sharpen it if you want to make it look more bad bitch. It literally just makes it look more feminine with so little effort. Lashes and eyeliner is a fucking godsend. Apply this shit to my face. Hold on. You go, queen. Okay, shits and giggles aside, I need to find a base. Hum. Hum, 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 hum. Can I get like some movie soundtrack? Hornet theme. Give it to me. Would this one work? It's I have a Christmas one. It's kind of past the season, but I feel like you'd like this one. Take a look at this terminus. I feel like you'd enjoy this one. It's Christmas is a little bit past the season, but in the icons, this is like one of the more femme ones that I could find that I think cute, that I find cute. I was actually gonna do this for myself during Christmas or like the more wintry season, but I didn't. I honestly don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. or in the spirit of Valentine. Oh, wait, that's not what I meant to do. Stop. Insert as new layer. Uh, why are you huge? Just in the dude, stop. Yeah, I'm being trolled. In the spirit of Valentine, I can do something like this also. I also have something like this. Obviously, the corners are gonna be like cut off. I just opened this in like the same file. Yeah, that works. Which one? Which one? The more Valentine-y one or the Crimis one? I'm assuming the new one I showed. Yes, Valentine. Okay, okay, okay. I swear, like finding the correct base takes longer than actually doing the things at this point. Here we go. Okay. Background. Rename you to line art. I'll send you my new ref. You have a new one? Did you actually change any colors or just like same but more feminine? Oh wow, this thing's like fucking huge file size. Jesus. Same but more femme and clear. Okay. Shoot it to me on Discord and I'll work on it. Um, line art. Just pick one for base color in the meantime. Nope. Okay, never mind. That was fast. Is this one? Lo and behold, it has boobs. It does, in fact, have boobs. Check that in downloads. Terminus, just before this, I was complaining about ref sheets in JPEG format that have artifacting on the colors. So if this one has it, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have a problem. Okay, the stuff on the side is solid enough. You survive this one. Okay, let's go with this as like the main color, as the base color. Oh, isn't this Mantis Lords? It's Mantis Lords. Ba-da-da-da-ba. I need to stop singing. I need to stop singing. I've talked about this earlier. I need to not sing along to sing the things. By the way, can you guys hear the music? You should be able to, but I don't know how clear it is. If it's too silent, I can bump it up more. I can hear music. Okay. It's nicely in the background. Nice, perfect. Thank you. It's a bit soft. Is Smokey the outlier here? Oh, that's way too loud. Okay, YouTube just goes from nothing to ear rape really fast, so I'm just gonna keep it at like this for now. I can't do percentage by percentage. I can bump it up on OBS for the time being. It's an option. Hollow Knight is such a great game. It's lovely to listen to OST from it while I'm just here vibing and drawing. It's one of the more cozy streams I've done, I think. It's usually playing torturous games on torturous difficulties with a lot of screaming and panic. Now I'm just vibing. Just silly little music, silly little arts. It cuts off here. City of Tears. Testing my testing if I have forgotten my Hollow Knight. If I've been I should honestly go and do like a Hollow Knight randomizer at some point. It's been so long since I've played like base Hollow Knight. The last time I played it was when I played it on stream during like my first stream things. Would definitely be fun to go back. I hear they actually dropped a new patch. Think they fixed some bugs, and I know the banner on Steam changed. A couple of things. I didn't read the actual patch notes, but I think they just did like some minor improvements on a lot of things. I'll have to take a look. Nip sent you better version. I will look now. Where? Telegram or Discord? Don't have a message on Discord, so I'm assuming Telegram. It is Telegram. We sent the full file. Well, the one Terminus sent is getting the job done, so I'll just work on that. If I struggle with the color, then I'll resort to yours. Thank you. But it shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay, that's that. I'll mess with the line art coloring last. Oh, fuck, I was gonna color the line art for the one I did for Kuda. I forgot. But I mean, actually, no, I couldn't because the darker colors that Kuda has are too dark that anything other than pure black line art wouldn't look good. Yeah, okay, I had this thought process. I remember now after looking at it again. Can definitely go with softer colors for Terminuses, though. Okay, we have the base color. Ba, 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 ba. Dude, I can't stop singing along. It's horrible. I shouldn't play catchy things because then I'm gonna sound like an idiot on VODs. Colors. Okay, the eyes are just pure white. Schnoz. Schnoz is important. I'm assuming for Schnoz we're just going with the same color as the hair, right? Looks the part. Which, if that is the case, you also have a very dark colored schnoz, which means the line art's probably gonna have to be staying black. Unless I change specific parts of the line art, which I could do, but that is a lot of effort. Actually, it's not a lot of effort. But I kind of want to do this as like a quick little thing. Silk Song OST is even more fire. Dude. It is. Now you have me thinking, should I swap over to Silk Song OST right now? You got me thinking and thonking. Tongue. Tongue is this color. This is the ref sheet that Raven put together, right? Like the whole coloring process. Okay, we have that, we have that. The paws. The pawsies are the darker brown. This one. Ooh, Crystal Peak. Peak OST for Peak area. Actually, no, that's a lie. I kind of don't like Crystal Peak. Aesthetically, it's beautiful. Gameplay-wise, not so much. uh, should I do it? What other parts of you are dark brown? The ears are also dark brown. Okay, I'll just call this layer dark brown then. Is it dark brown or is it more like just regular brown slash dark orange? Getting really technical here. The Grim theme. Yes. The Grim fight as well. It's one of my favorite fights still. Like, Pure Vessel and Nightmare King Grim is just. Oh. Peak fight, peak OSD. Also, fuck Absolute Radiance. Obligatory fuck Absolute Radiance. Call it Red Panda color. Now, Smokey. Don't be rude. Don't be mean. Just because we thought Terminus was a red panda for years doesn't mean anything. She hasn't wad yet. Years what? The misconceptions. Terminus the red panda. It's okay, we know you're a fox, it's fine, it's all behind us now. Does my name mean nothing? Well, on Discord, you were Terminus, not Terminus the fox. You know what? I thought you were just gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you. That was a less aggressive response than I expected. It's the other paw. I just realized chat is completely blocking the layers, and actually not so much the layers, but the color picker thing. Not like there's anything important there. You guys are seeing the color anyways. Hearing Terminus tweak out live is funny. You guys are getting live reactions from my bullying. You're welcome. Raven, you didn't bully her adequately, so I have to step in and bully her for you. Did you know that a red panda is called a firefox in Chinese? Really? Wait, that's so cute. I love that. That is adorable. Hmm. How do we... I'm too nice to bully this beautiful bitch, yet you call her a bitch. Terminus, what color do you want the heart? Just like a regular old red? Or do you want like a purple heart, blue heart, type like different heart color? Red or purple? And did you know the northern lights are called foxfires in Finnish? Why is everything called foxfires? I don't know, but I approve. Um, erm, purple, 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 purple. You know what? I'm just gonna take the same pinkish red that I used on this one, this emote. I love cross-referencing colors that I've already used in different artworks. I feel like it's so convenient. Let's call this heart. I do have it on a separate layer, so if you want the color different later, we can mess with it. For now, I'm just gonna do this so I know like what to do. This one's a bit like very fluffy, so I kind of don't really know where to begin with the colors. So I'm just like doing the things that stand out first. So after I get the heart done, I'll work on the other things and then we can come back to the heart color. That's so cool. I know, right? So foxes have infiltrated the northern lights and fuck, what was the thing Kuda said? The red pandas. Dude, red pandas are just foxes. Easy. Terminus, it turns out we are both red pandas because all foxes are red pandas and all red pandas are foxes. Don't at me. Wah. Dude, jokes aside though, red pandas are so fucking adorable. In fact, many fluffy animals are just incredibly adorable. But what if I want to at you? You can't. It's not allowed. You will be banned with no remorse. Gee. Imagine. No, I don't know, but I'll probably cry. If you at me, I just like burst down into tears and cry. You wouldn't make a fox cry, would you? Is my model struggling a bit? Yeah, this thing's resolution is a bit high, so my model is struggling a little bit. It's not too bad though. I think it's definitely manageable. I also tried. I didn't try playing Elden Ring, but I did check how my FPS behaves in Elden Ring with and without my model. Haven't tested since I changed a couple settings, but last I checked, I got around like 30-ish FPS when I have the model on, and when I was just running it normally, it was jumping between like 40 to 50 frames, which isn't unplayable. So we could very well be able to play Elden Ring with the model enabled. So that's exciting. I was actually debating whether I should play Elden Ring or do art today, but I kind of had like the art stream idea for a while, so I wanted to just go with it. But do expect an Elden Ring stream. Because I'm kind of in the mood to play Elden Ring. I honestly wanted to play like out of stream, but also I want to play it on stream. I don't know, it's kind of a bit of both. I live in the UK. Your threats are weak in comparison to my government. Wow. Okay, fair enough, but wow. Terminus, the exclamation mark ban Terminus mods. Mods, put her in jail. Put her in baby jail. The myth is that there is a firefox living in northern Finnish wilderness. The northern lights are lit by the fox running through the forest and its tail sparking against trees and branches. Nova, Nova, have you played Spirit of the North? Nova, have you played Spirit of the North, or do you know of it? It's a game on Steam. Well, I think it's also on Epic Games, but nobody cares about that. You have, okay. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. That fits so well into that. That is actually beautiful. I love that. That's so cute. I'm taking your cream color from your boobs, so if you don't mind. Uh, Cream. Touching. I am color picking your tools. Do not resist. To your. I am color picking your boobs. Do not resist. That's what I wanted to say. That's crazy. It's such a cute game. It is. Both one and two. They were both amazing. I remember I got one. Um. Wop, 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 wop. It was free on Epic Games, and I was like, "Woo, Fox game! I'll give it a try." And I played it, and I got obsessed with it. It was such a beautiful game. And then recently, when I heard about Spirit of the North 2 coming out on PC, well, not on PC, but like on Steam, I saw it, and it was on a bundle with Spirit of the North. So I just decided, okay, I'm gonna get Spirit of the North and Spirit of the North 2 on Steam, and I proceeded to 100% Spirit of the North 1 again, and then I started Spirit of the North 2. Both of which were freaking amazing games. Absolutely loved them. Beautiful games. To anybody that likes silly, whimsical Fox games, give it a look. It's such a good game. Well, it has a bit of depression. If you pay attention to the lore, there's a bit of depression going on. But it is still a silly Fox game, and it's beautiful. I need this brush to be bigger. I feel like this is taking too long. Not like I'm going over the lines or anything. Okay, the entire snoot is... Meh. Do that. Got it from Epic as well, I see. Unrelated, but what were you guys' like furry awakening? What made you go, yeah, this is the shit? At what point did you go, yeah, I'm actually like an absolute degenerate? This is what I enjoy. This is gonna be my life now. This is my all-encompassing hobby. Because there had to have been a point where it went from like, ooh, hey, I like animals to being a furry degenerate. There's a pipeline. Mine was from the movie The Fantastic Mr. Fox. Nice. It's a good one. I watched it like ages ago, but I can't remember a thing. I I'm not sure, but I think I had French classes in middle school, so like 4, 5, and 6th grade, I think it was. Basically, I had French classes in school for a while, and I'm pretty sure our lecturer made us watch Fantastic Mr. Fox in like one of the classes at some point. I could be completely misremembering. Maybe I saw it somewhere else. I just vaguely remember seeing it. But yeah, I actually need to go back and rewatch it because I honestly don't remember anything. I have been browsing the furry scene for years until I had the courage to join formally. Did you have to make like an appointment like, "Hey, can I join the furry club?" Well, realizing I'm a furry degenerate was only like 5 years ago, but I've always really liked the Andro stuff. Yeah, that's more or less similar to my answer, Nova. Oh, Doggy has decided carpet is enemy. Yeah? The baby. She likes attacking the carpet at night for some reason. There's demons in the carpet. Just realization that the community goes so far beyond just the fun stuff. The smecks, if you will. Yeah, actually, unlike a lot of people, I think, I've actually never gotten like introduced to furry stuff via the porn section of it. In fact, even now, I think I am more in like the okay, while I do enjoy pecs, I think I'm more in like the cozy like I appreciate cozy cuddly artwork more than I appreciate like horny artwork. How do I do things? How does one do things? Is this a the inside of the ears are like a darker yellow. Yeah, to differentiate from that. Okay. The inside of the ear is well for this one it starts from here and goes like that. Like that. But yeah, Nova, mine was kind of similar in a sense that ever since childhood I've liked furry movies. Like your usual Disney culprits. Lion King, Balto, Lady and the Tramp was one that I absolutely loved. So yeah, a lot of Oliver and Company was another one that I really enjoyed and watched multiple times. So yeah, I've also like been always into anthropomorphic animals before I knew furries were like a thing that existed. At some point, I was literally just googling like cute cat pictures, and I stumbled upon a fursuit, and I was like, "Whoa, that guy is literally a fucking giant cat. That's cool as shit. What's that all about?" And then I figured out what furries are. And I went down a huge rabbit hole for that night where I discovered furries. And I was like, damn, this shit rocks. I want to be one of those guys. I want a giant thing. And then I proceeded to become a generic fucking gray wolf with blue hair. Yeah, my first persona was a dark gray wolf with blue hair, with a scar over his eye. I was that kid. I was that guy. I was that cringe guy. Didn't last very long though. For me to go from fucking dark gray wolf with a scar over his eye edgelord to fucking pink little marshmallow. Definitely got to the furry scene through Yif. I see. Yeah, for me, Yif came like way afterwards. Never started from it. Which is weird because I see and hear a lot of people mentioning that they like got introduced through Yif. And I'm like, how in the world is that the first thing you stumble upon in the furry context? That just sounds insane to me. Better than just a Lucario. I mean, hey, Lucario Sonas are valid. I remember drawing your Lucario Sona for that Pride thing I did for Coda. Back when Coda was back in the olden days where Coda was like a smaller streamer. Is that the eye? Not the eye, ear. I think that's like the outer part of the ear, and that's just the hair, right? I do remember seeing it when I was like 13, but didn't really realize what that was. Whoa, those two animals love each other very, very much. Oh no, why are they both guys? Oh no, I hope this doesn't awaken something in me. Was that how it went, Nova? 10. Okay, time to do fluff magic, which I suck at. Something like that. Well, it took a few years to awaken, but it sure did it strong. Nice. We do like doing it strong, question mark. Don't know why I said that. You know, I really need to worry more about the whole digital footprint thing. That is kind of lame, so just say what you want. Say your piece. Live your truth, queen. No, this ain't it, chief. Let's go like, eh. Is this Lostkin? It's Broken Vessel, close enough. It's the baby version of Lostkin. Ba 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 ba. Maybe something like that might look better. The stabilizer tool has made so many things possible for me because I do not have any stability, IRL or in art. Probably just go like that for the bit. Yeah. Okay, that's that. The other ear doesn't have that problem. We have to do that bit, but I think I should do the eyes first before that. But before I continue with the eyes, well, that's probably just like a full white. I'm just gonna take that. Get rid of the stabilizer. Okay, before that, I'm gonna go for a quick pee pee break. I'll be back in like, I don't know, minute, two. I might grab like a quick little snack. So yeah, if you guys need to get a drink or a snack, this is the perfect time to do so. But I will be right back. Enjoy the music in the meantime. Wah. Hello. Return to draw eyes. What are all of you guys up to, by the way? What is in store for tonight slash this evening slash this day for all the beans? Okay. Something like that for this side. Polish it more later. Ba, 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 ba. Probably more like a rounded way down. Gonna play games now. I was looking at cars I want to buy, but are probably too expensive. Yeah, you can say that again. Everything is expensive. Hope you can settle on a car that you like, though. Yeah, like getting a car is way out of the question for me. It's oof. Stuff is expensive. What are you gonna play? Are you gonna play that simulation tank game you mentioned earlier? The Gunner something Gunner heated PC? Gunner PC? Something along those lines. I can't remember the exact name. Yes, gonna play Gunner Heat PC. Okay, I was close enough. I was close enough. Yeah, enjoy, have fun, Jimmy. Cars especially can't get good car below 1K anymore. That was easy just 10 years ago. Nova. Currencies are wild because you're like, you can't get anything below 1,000 anymore. And I'm here like, I can't buy a burger with 1,000. Okay, that's like an exaggeration, but 1,000 is like nothing here because of how absolutely worthless currency is. Yeah, 1,000 euros is a fuck ton of money. But just like the comparison of numbers is insane. Economy, Pog, we love that. We love it. Speaking of expensive things, furry art has become quite expensive. Which makes sense since everything else is expensive, so those artists also need to sell expensive stuff to be able to afford things. But man, like I've gotten to a point where I just have to like accept the fact that I will not be getting any furry art. I mean, there's obviously like well-priced, more local places always. But if you want like a commission from your quote unquote dream artist or anything of the sort, yeesh. It's gotten rough. Like every time I open Blue Sky, I see like these YCHs that cost like triple digit dollars. I'm like, how do people have this disposable income? How is this possible? It is wild to me. That's like something people can do. So glad I built my PC over spec years ago. Upgrading is not even possible because you can't get RAM. Yup. RAM prices are fucked beyond recognition. Like I said, everything has gotten expensive, but yeah, like the whole AI and RAM situation is just an absolute shit show. I remember seeing a post about Asus talking about making their own RAM, but I don't know how good that's gonna be, or if they're gonna go through with that, or even if those news were true, or if it's just misinformation that I saw, because I never actually fact checked that. But yeah, it's like it's very yikes. It would be sick if Asus actually like pulled through and saved the RAM market or something, but chances of that not super high. Chances of that being like goodwill and not pure profit seeking also very low. Not even prices. I work in tech and I can't get access to RAM cost aside. Access to RAM cost aside, it is insane. Yeah. But at least we got AI cats preparing food instead of affordable RAM. We have our priorities straight as humanity. It's more important to generate videos of what was the guy's name? Fuck, I forgot his name. The guy eating spaghetti that was like Will Smith. Will Smith. There we fucking go. At least we have a better quality Will Smith eating spaghetti now. That's more important. It was Will Smith, right? I'm like unsure now. It's fine. That's the wrong color. Does that look good? It looks good enough. It's a bit too like just too out there. Needed to be less out there. And then need to do that like so. Yeah, it was Will Smith. I saw a post on Twitter not long ago where it was like comparisons of AI generating videos of Will Smith eating spaghetti throughout the years. You could like see the improvement. Like, whoa, can you imagine? He can eat spaghetti in HD now. Saw the same one. Nice. Okay, so we did the face. We did the schnoz. We did the tongue. We need to do the eyes. The shoulders are kind of like that color already. This looks like chest fluff. I think this needs to be this color. It's so like compact and fluffy. Kind of hard to tell what is where. Maybe Nvidia can AI generate their stock price with the LSS. With the current situation, I think it's important to say I'm not super knowledgeable or good with tech stuff. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of my sentence. It's just that. So when you say maybe Nvidia can AI generate their stock price with the LSS, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't have enough brain to comprehend this information. Okay, do I do hair first? How would I do hair? Hair's kind of weird. Kind of weird, but we can try. Terminus, you're taking longer than I expected. Why are you complicated? Be simpler. Be more like Kuda. Kuda was so like chill to draw. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm glad I didn't win the raffle. Then you know what? True. I should have probably just fucking removed you, Smokey. This bitch is like a tiger snow leopard mix hybrid and has so many like stripes and spots on his Sona. Every time I want to draw something for him, it's such a hassle. And it refuses to make his Sona simpler so I can draw him. And honestly, like, biggest betrayal. Oh, this is the fucking Path of Pain OST. Pump that shit into my veins. We love Path of Pain. Instead of making actual better hardware, Nvidia said let's generate frames with AI, and that's a huge part of the AI problem as an explanation. Oh, I knew about like the Nvidia DLSS frame generation thing. I didn't know that was actually part of the problem. I thought that was just like an intuitive way to get better frames. I know it has a thing where it like obviously it generates the frames in between so you don't get like full accuracy. But unless you're playing like a really I don't know, like a shooter or something where every single frame matters, it's like really good for getting better performance on lower end PCs. Like I would make the argument that's one of the okay uses of AI, where it's like it's not really doing what a human would, it's just letting you run shit better in a lower end PC. But again, I don't know like the nitty gritty of how all that stuff works, so I could be completely wrong. That's what like my initial what's the word? Initial take on it is. Is it a good take? Don't know. Maybe it's the shittest take to ever take. I need this to be below the eyes because I can't be bothered. Oh, it's it's the Grim. It's the Grim Nova. It's here. This is Grim, right? I'm not misremembering. No, wait, this is fucking Radiance. This isn't Grim. I'm dumb. This one's Grim. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I lied to you, Nova. I make up to it by playing the actual Grim. I don't know why I thought that was Grim for a second. Dude, this fucking hair is so scuff. The beginning was similar. Sure, let's say that to make myself feel better. Okay, yeah, your take is also fair. A tech person agrees with me, therefore I am correct. Let's go. Okay, I think that looks good enough. So and then I make like a oh, hello Foxo. Oh my, it's been a fucking age. How are you doing, Foxo? Without some notable advancements in hardware architecture design, we're reaching limitations in performance gains due to latency from travel time of electrical signals. Those are words. Hello, Foxo. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. How are you doing? How's the Tuesday? Can't believe it's Tuesday. Can it not be Tuesday? Can it be like a Friday? And then tomorrow's like a free day? I like your funny words, Magic Man. Exactly. That's me when anybody talks about anything remotely complicated. I think it needs to be a bit more like that. Like a more sideways thing. Doing good. Just got back from visiting a friend's place in Colorado for a week. That's lots of fun. Was lots of fun. Nice. That does sound like a fun time. Dude, I wish I could go visit my silly little internet friends. It's such a vibe. It's like that meme, like, where do cool people live? 1%, close to me, 99%, fucking Atlantis or some shit. Everybody's far away. Also, from the gaming perspective, optimization is absolutely not a priority anymore. Oh, it is not a priority anymore. Just gonna put this down a little bit. But yeah, it's gotten to a point where they're like game devs are focusing more on, well, I say game devs, but what I actually mean to say is AAA multi-billionaire studios. They're just making things look pretty and hyper realistic, and then it's going like, look at our game. It's pretty. Pretty equals good. Buy it. Spend 80 fucking dollars on our game. It's gotten to that point. And yeah, optimization is dead. Optimization is absolutely fucking dead. There's so many situations where I feel like the actual team put in so much love and effort into creating something, and then the management kind of just fucks it over and makes it into a dead project because, like, I don't know, they wanted X thing, they wanted Y thing. I think, what was it? There was a game that got pushed way too early. Oh, it was the Risk of Rain 2 DLC. It was the Risk of Rain 2 DLC for Seekers of the Storm. Like, the team poured their hearts and souls into making the DLC, and the management were just like, yeah, push it before it's fine tuned. And then they kind of just had to go with it. And it came out as kind of just dog water, full of bugs, and just nothing was working properly. They tied like everything to FPS. You would lose like more health from damage over time things if you had higher FPS, stuff like that. It was an absolute disaster. all because management said push it out before it's ready to be released. I feel like there's so many cases of that nowadays in just like all of gaming. That turned into a rant really fast, didn't it? Investment was slowing down drastically in pure calculating power, so everyone is trying things to get around that. It's really been a frustrating pain. The coming of DLSS and eventually FrameGen, it's been terrible for optimization considerations. Yeah. I can see why. Like, the FrameGen thing is nice in the sense that, like I said, it's letting lower end PCs run better or like heavier games. But because this thing got implemented, devs have taken it as granted to be like, oh, because FrameGen is carrying our games, we don't have to optimize them. Another one I remember about is Monster Hunter Wilds, actually. I think they rolled out several updates now to fix the performance issues. I haven't gone in to test it myself, but when it first released and up until like a couple of months ago, it was practically unplayable unless you had either a god PC or frame generation. It was like straight up fucking unplayable for most people because the optimization was just horrid. Absolutely horrid. So yeah, devs are like getting to a point where they take it for granted like yeah, they can play it with frame gen so we don't have to optimize our game. So then frame gen becomes basically mandatory. So like in trying to improve things, it's actively making it go backwards. A lot of stuff to think about. On top of microslop being a RAM hog 8 gigs minimum, I ran servers with less. Dude, Windows 11, Windows 11. Need I say more? I don't think I need to say anything. I don't think I need to elaborate to anyone. They're not lying. The images in the slideshow while playing are pretty. Dude, the the one frame I'm getting every 5 seconds, beautiful. Publishers are the biggest blight on good games in performance, completeness, microtransactions, and battle pass hell. Dude, the battle pass hell is too real. Don't even start on the battle pass hell. That shit's horrible. It's just they're just pushing the FOMO like until people can't take it anymore. That's literally all it is. It's just let's like pump some FOMO into our game so people feel like they have to play it. That's it. That's all battle passes are to me. Some might be good, some might be better than others, but a majority of the cases, I feel like battle passes are just let's implement FOMO so more people play it. And people play it regularly and like come back to it. Because that battle pass basically ends up becoming the only replayability available in the game. Like if the battle pass wasn't there, nobody would come back and fucking play it. They just play it because there's a battle pass. Which is why I give massive respect to games like Helldivers 2, where the battle pass is at least always available, no time constraints. That is cool. If they actually do that, that is cool. But didn't Helldivers do like so many fucking blunders? What was I gonna do? I forgot what I was gonna write. New layer. No, I don't need new layer. Let's do the dark brown layer. Can I pick the correct thing? Thank you. Grim again? Let's go. I don't know why Grim is in there twice, but I'm not complaining. I think Sony was the one doing Helldivers do blunders, unless I'm forgetting something. I don't know. I Never played it. I just have a couple of friends who do, and I've just heard bits and pieces of things about it, and I just think they did some fucky wuckies several times. I remember the whole Sony thing, but I think some other stuff also happened. I don't think it was just the Sony stuff. They've definitely had some blunders, no doubt. They've corrected or are correcting all the ones I'm aware of, at least. That's good. That's nice of them. There's some extra guitar in there. I don't remember that being there. It's like a remix. Whoa. Okay, I'm headbanging. I'm vibing. I'm digging it. The publishers, Sony, making them force a Sony account to play, lock some people who own the game out from playing because some countries can't make. Yeah, okay, I remember that whole thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think Steam and Helldivers did a thing where like if anybody was having that like facing that issue, they were like completely free to get a refund. They could like just straight up get a refund, which is another nice thing they did. Like they could have just said haha no, fuck you and just be rude about it. But they were at least like, yeah, we're aware this is fucked up, but you can at least get a refund, I guess. It's better than nothing. That might have been pushed by Steam and not Helldivers itself, though. I don't know that much. I just remember that there was a period where you could like force refunds. Unless I'm confusing that with Risk of Rain DLC. Because Risk of Rain 2 DLC also did that, where they were like, basically the first week or two of the release, they just like accept. Jesus, I need to drink water after that. I've been talking too much. They basically accepted like all refunds without question for the first 2 weeks of release. Oh, I've definitely been yapping too much. I when I checked the VOD for my last stream, I realized my voice gets really dry really fast. Like if I go to the start of the stream and then I fast forward to the end, I could audibly tell how like dry my voice got. So I might actually have to call it in a little bit. This is close to done, so I'll probably finish this and then call it for the stream. Unfortunately, no more raffles for today. And next stream is probably gonna be Friday, and I'm most likely gonna be doing Elden Ring. No guarantees, just gonna go based on what I feel. But I've been wanting to play Elden Ring, so it's probably gonna be Elden Ring. Yeah, we'll have more of these, definitely, like here and there. Can't say how often I'll do it, but there is a chance that it will happen more. Nippy Art Poggers, hey Vlad, hello. Hello, how is the Vladicus? It's been a while, been a hot second. Hope you're doing well. I know things are busy, but like, hope they're busy in an alright way. Yeah, I think that looks good. What you mean it's been a hot sec? I was in last stream. Yes, but like, I haven't seen you in like talky, chatty, you know? Not like in person. I've seen you on stream, yes. Also, even if it was last stream, it's still been like 4 days since then, so I'm still allowed to say hot second. I guess this needs to be part of the ear too, for it to look nice. Gay, homosexual, gay, based. True. Any trues? You know what's funny? I never say those like I don't know. You know like the type of stuff you say where like chat type 1 if or like chat can we get an F in chat blah 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 those type of stuff. I've started to do that like ironically outside of streams, but I've yet to really like do those ironically during streams. Chat, are we cooked? Yes, exactly. That type of stuff. Maybe I should start doing it. Chat, is this drawing cooked? Oh, what the fuck? That is cooked. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. The Arctic Fox does a little yawn and has to go. EP Adorable Foofs had a great stream. Thank you so much, Nova. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for vibing. Thank you for hanging. I'll send the base file things on like a zip file or something on Discord afterwards. I'm hoping not to forget. I've remembered this long. I hope I'll remember until after stream as well. But yeah, have a lovely night, Nova. Thank you so much for vibing. Thank you for hanging. Lovely to have you here. Oh shit! Thank you so much for the sub, Jimmy. Holy fuck. Thank you so much for the support. Much appreciated. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Wow. It's always so unexpected. I don't expect people to just like look at this and go, "Yeah, I want to throw money at that guy." Uh, I appreciate it, but I'm like, "Whoa." You looked at me and said, "Yes, I'm gonna like throw money at this guy." Insane. But thank you, Jimmy. Much appreciated. Okay, we need the ear tips. The ear tips are. Oh wait, no, it's only on one. It's what? Left? Left ear. It's this color and it's on the left ear, so this one. Right? Yes. I know my lefts and rights. I'm a smart person, sometimes, maybe. Oh, the dark brown is above it. Oh, I have to fix this now. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wait, why? Am I? Oh, I am dumb. Oops. I have to delete this, not add more to that. Let's do it like that. Then just do something like this. Give it a little bit of spice rather than just a straight line. Started doing that a lot more. Doesn't look that different from a distance, but it does look kind of nicer up close. Ba 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 ba. Nipples only Smoky Coda and Raven has met you in person. I don't mean like that, Vlad. Wah wah wah. You know what I mean. Don't be mean. Calling him nipples. Oh my god. Yeah, Fox. So it happens. I gotten used to it. I have many a nickname, all of them involving nipples. There's a few friends that I do that type of chat with. Fair enough. Also, Nips, no, your art isn't cooked. You are cooking. Thank you. I shall continue to cook because I need to finish cooking so I can rest my voice. Okay, so hair's done, ears are done, the tip of the ear is done. We did the little snoot. We still need to do the eye color. We did that, we did that, we did that. This would probably look better if I... Well, that's the wrong layer. Yeah, just do it like that. This part is kind of like the shoulder, so that's gonna stay brown. Need to fix the like coloring of the line art a little bit, but I'll do that as the last thing. I mean, nipples are poggers, gestures at own chest, vaguely gestures at pecs. Let's do the eyes. Let's do the eyes. Eye color, and then we grab the green. I'm feeling a little bit of Silk Song right now. Feeling a bit of Silk Song OST right now. Yeah, let's. Oh wait, Cogwork Dancers. Where's Cogwork Dancers? There's Cogwork Dancers. Yeah. Okay, eyes. Focus, Snippy. Focus. No, the trauma. But the soundtrack is so good though. It's kind of worth the trauma. They might have been happy gay bugs, but the soundtrack slaps. I can't believe Silk Song's out. Can't believe Silk Song's been out for like how long has it been? Silk Song release date was September 2025. So October, November, December. Well, it was the start of September, so September, October, November, December, January. We're basically at the start of February. It's been like half a fucking year since Silk Song came out. That is insane. That is absolutely bonkers. All our clowning has paid off. Are you a skonger? Oh, I'm a skonger. Absolutely. I was actually in the middle of like playing it on stream when I decided that I was too burnt out for stream, and then had like a fucking half year long hiatus. I'm 100% gonna like go back to it and like play it on stream again. But I'm also kind of like in the mood for Elden Ring, so I'm thinking maybe I'll do that first. But also Silk Song is gonna take way less time than Elden Ring, so maybe I'll do Silk Song first, finish it up, and then do Elden Ring. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm 100% thinking about like playing Silk Song on stream at some point. Game's fucking amazing. Game good. I'm assuming you've probably played and done everything, Foxo, or are you like kind of in the process of it? Because I know not everybody just like sits down and finishes it in like the week it came out. I think that looks good enough. I haven't even launched it once. Oh, do it! I highly encourage you to boot it up. But I've seen the silks. You spoiled yourself. How could you spoil yourself? Unless you somehow avoided the spoilers while in the subreddit, but that doesn't sound very like me. It's all just memes. Okay. Oops, caps lock. I just assumed that you were really, like, into it, really energetic about it. Really. Energetic isn't the word I'm looking for. Really enthusiastic about it. You're like, I didn't even launch it yet, but the subreddit, I've seen it all. I still need to play. What was it? Blue Fire, I think, was the game you got me, Foxo. I still need to play that as well. Kind of got like washed away in the middle of all the Elden Ring and Silk Song hype, and I actually never got back to it. That is still in the backlog. It's still there. I do want to play and 100% that at some point. It's in there. Sent you a thing for later because you mentioned Elden Ring. Okay, I'll give it a look. Love Blue Fire. I went through like 90% of it, and now I need to play it on stream. Ooh, nice. Played it on Switch originally. I see. How do you like stream games on consoles? It's like a capture card thing you need to get, right? Highly doubt I will be doing anything of the sort, but good to know. It's not really gonna be visible, but might as well do that. Okay, happy with the eyes. They're a little bit jagged, but I think it's fine. Okay, hair done, ears done, eyes done. I think I just need to do some touch-ups on the line art, like the color of the line art. I also don't really like how like some lines are like mixing with others, but also that's kind of like the whole sketchy style here, so I don't want to ruin that entirely. So I'll probably not touch that. I'm just gonna stabilizer basic and just oh, that's no, go back. Control Z. I didn't know this was in the line art layer. Okay. Uh Here's how I do that. Let's do another one called I Heart. I was gonna do eye shine, but I Heart. And then I need to select that. Trobio! This is Trobio, right? It is Trobio. Man. Oh, the soundtrack, it's so good. I need to play it again. Fuck. My brain is skonging. My brain is in that skong mindset right now. Okay. No, not white. Why is... Oh, because... Okay, this... I'm silly. This needs to go over the line art. Looks really good. Sorry that I wasn't too active. Been playing no rest for the... Ooh, nice. Hope you've been enjoying it. Look, you only need to be active, like, during the giveaway thing. After I have your, like, ref and base preference, then you can... You do you, boo. Can do it via your motherboard's PCIe expansion slot or via HDMI display port connection. Does really... I can't speak. That's not where my elbow is, Wario. What the fuck? It really does look super cute and great. Thank you, Foxo. Thankies. I'm just gonna yoink this blush color first before I make any hasty decisions. And go back to that. Then we're gonna do it like that. Okay, that's the blush, and then we need the heart color. Did I do? No, I just used my own colors for that. Okay, let's take that. Let's say like 60, and then just bump this down to 20? 30? Sure, let's try to 30. I want it to look at least like a little bit softer on the heart because I feel like the black is a bit too in your face next to that pink. I do like softening up the colors a bit with the line art. Did it with most of my emotes and my art as well. I just have like a softer purplish hue that I use for my line work. Usually just start black so like the boundaries are easier to tell. Then I just color it over. This one. Oh, this is the fucking high holes arena. I think this is the one that plays in the high holes arena. This is fresh trauma. Okay, and then we take this color and we basically put it everywhere else in the heart. Especially this intersection. Question is, do I want to make this a bit brighter for a softer feel? I think I can. Instead of 30, like a... Would 40 be too bright? No, maybe in 50? Or am I going too crazy on it? I think 50 looks fine. Let's go with 50. Then I'll fix the rest. Maybe something like that? Yeah, that looks better. Looks much better, actually.
Hey!
Oh.
Check your posture!
Fine, fine. We're almost done anyways. We're almost done. Calm down. Yeah, okay, this looks way better than the other colors. Turns out I shouldn't have reduced its colorfulness, its saturation. That part. Ah, why? Why must you do this to me? Why must you hurt me this way? Mhm. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba. Okay, now we go tinier brush. Then we grab the color. And then we fill this back out properly. Not like that is absolutely not properly. I'm not gonna be too strict with myself with these lines because I'm trying to get more used to doing things not quote unquote perfectly. Because I get too stuck on trying to make something look perfect and then I just never get anything done or it takes me too long to get anything done. So I'm gonna try and keep it a bit more casual with the lines. For the sake of self-development, it's important. Except if I get hyperfixated, I will do it again anyways. But we don't talk about that. It's honestly really nice being able to play otherwise copyrighted music on stream, thanks to the whole track thing. Just go on YouTube and play whatever the fuck I want. It kind of sucks for the VOD because, like, everything is kind of silent and dead. But I'm just assuming A, not a lot of people watch the VOD anyways, so I don't think it's gonna affect a lot of people. And B, well, they should have been here live. What is this one? Oh, thank you for the Fat Pass Raptor. Thank you. Oh yeah, I didn't hydrate, Smokey. Sorry, I'm hydrating now. My posture was already fine though, but I did hydrate. You're welcome. What do you mean SMH? I hydrated. What do you want? I did the thing. Get what the fuck kind of message is that guy? Hello, thank you for the subscription, but also what the fuck? Get empregged femboy? What the fuck? No, Kuda is here. I'm leaving. Why? Why do you guys have beef? Look who's talking, Nippy. I'm confused. Help. Thank you so much for the subscription, Kai. Much appreciated. Thank you for the subscription and the support. Nippy, no. I didn't mean to send that if Kura is here. Why can't you say that when Kura is here? Did he like... I would be all nice and proper. Ah, you're trying to hold up your image. My god, bad timing. The first time I meet you and you literally said if I wanted to be empregged. That's not me, right? I didn't say that. That must have been Kai. That must have been another guy. It couldn't have been me. I would never. I would never. It has to have been Kai. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, guys. I swear. Man, I could really go for some stuffed crust loaf. I mean bread. I mean pizza. Uh huh. Interesting. Interesting vibes suddenly. Well, I appreciate all of you guys popping in, but we're kind of like at the end now because my throat is now dying. I was thinking 2 to 3-ish hours, and now we've gone 3.5 hours, so this is already longer than I anticipated and expected. But now we've got two things done. Turbinus, one, do you want a background color on this? And two, if you do, what? I am gonna send like a transparent one regardless. If you want, I can also send one with a background color of your choice. Oh, it's this song. It's the sad song. It's the sad piano. Sad because stream's ending. Oh, it's so gay. I want to use it as an emote too. Don't mind the background. Don't know how well this. Could kind of look as an emote. Could work. Don't mind the background. So just transparent. Send it. Fuck it, we ball. Now you said you want to use it as an emote, so I want to clean it up more. Fuck. Well, actually, if it's gonna be an emote, then it's gonna be like very, very tiny, small, so the little details won't be very visible. Oh, third hype train? You guys are fucking insane. Thank you so much, Terminus, for the base recolor, kind sir, ma'am. Thank you, Terminus. This music is really not fitting to the situation right now. Give me something more upbeat. Give me something more upbeat. This one. Yeah, more energy, more passion. But yeah, thank you, Terminus. Thank you for the subby, for the subby wubby. Why did I why did I say that? It's fine. But yeah, let's ba ba ba. Well, first save as Termini dot critter. Actually, wait. Let me save with background first. Wub dat sub. Wubbalubba sub sub. I can't believe you gifted a sub in the middle of a fucking sad soundtrack from Silk Song. It's like sad piano playing in the background. I'm here like, whoa, thank you for the sub. uh, Save as PNG. There we go. Where's Termini? Here's Termini. Now I need to find where I put it because I'm stupid. Icons. Where's the fucking thing? Here it is. Okay. I found it. Found it. Crisis averted. This is like a big file though. You're probably gonna have to downscale this if you want to use it for an emote. But there you go. Let me know if you want anything like altered or changed or wah 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 wah. I can definitely give it like another look. But we did it! We did two whole things. We did two whole things. Can you believe it? And now we can go back to our chatting screen. Wow, Indy, I know! It's so impressive. I'm so impressed by myself. Looks amazing. Thank you so much, of course. I'm glad you like it. More than happy to do it. Happy to do these little thingies.
What the dog doing?
Really? Stripping me again?
Shut your stupid.
Dude, I need to reduce that to like a half minute. A minute is so long. I've never realized how long a minute is until I got muzzled for a minute. Jesus. That took so long. Hello, BDS. No, it's to shut it's to shush my mouth. It's to shush shush. I don't know why guys want me to shush shush. The asset might have some additions in VR chat. They're not in here though. They're not on Warudo. They're not appropriate for Warudo. Oh, wow, 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 wow. What damn? Don't damn me. Well, well, first off, I need to turn the volume down on this a little bit as usual. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of my day. Thank you for making me a part of your day. And thank you for the good vibes. Thank you for the chill vibes. Thank you for joining the mini stupid little raffle thingy I did. And congrats to the winners again. I hope you like their stuff. No, thank you. No, thank you. Um, Bardo, point, hand, hand, point, point. You. Dude, why does it not want to see me point? What if I do it like that? What if I do it like sideways? Eh. Yes, you. You in chat. The cute one. Thank you. Thank you for stream. Of course, Terminus. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for vibing. Thank you for hanging. We need to raid. I keep forgetting. I need to look for a raid target. Who are we raiding? Let's see. Let's see. Who is online? Oh, it's freaking lagging. Why are you lagging so much? Just let me look at channels. I'm just gonna put this back on my main monitor now. Thanks for stream. Sorry I was late. I conked out. What does conked out even mean, Kai? But yeah, it's okay. Thank you for hanging. Had fun just vibing here. See you all on Friday. Yes, that's the vibes. It's kind of weird to like now have a semi schedule of sorts, and not just see you guys whenever, Lamau. I do remember. I see. EP Sleepy. EP Sleepy Stinky Oat. I understand. A little honk shoe, perhaps? Perchance a little honk me 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 me? Okay. I am spying with my little eye a Felix Lawson. And we love the Chaos Bean Felix. They are playing Dead by Daylight, which I don't really know anything about. I know there's a killer. I know there's people running away from killers. Little EB, as a treat. Yes, as a treata. Thank you again for all the subs today, all the follows, all the interactions. Thanks to everybody who chatted. Thanks to everybody who lurked. Thanks to everybody who joined. Keep it that way. Damn. Kura did not like that Empreg comment, Kai. You've been caught red-handed. Okay. Let me set up the raid. I promise I will get better as a streamer and not suck all the time. Felix, awesome. Hush, you don't have to bring it up. I don't think Kura forgot, is the thing. I don't think me bringing it up changes anything. I think it's like instilled into the brain already. Okay, start trade. Boop. That should have started it, yes? Yes. Viewers are ready. Don't let me do it during I will muz don't you fucking dare. Doesn't that thing have a cooldown? Surely that has a cooldown. Surely you can't. I can't. Don't worry, neither can I. But thanks again, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your nights. Go say hi to Felix. Uh, we arrive madder than ever. Not, uh, they have like madness as their whole thing, so I think this'll work out. Like some chaotic emotes afterwards, because why not? That's our raid message. You can spice it up however you want. But bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye. Look, I even have hands. I can wave goodbye. Bye everyone. Thank you so much for hanging again. Bye.